So welcome to another playthrough with my another project in a way. This time we're playing an old school game in a way. It's on Steam. It's on the green light section I think. And it's called Primordia or something like that. And if you're like a fan of old school point and click adventures, this is right up your alley. As what was it, Full Throttle, Monkey Island, The Day of the Tentacles, you know, all them schools, all them. So let's get started. I'll probably post a link for the Steam one.
Almost there. One more setting. And one more piece of the unique is operational.
One down, 1 million to go. Speaking of which, boss, I found exactly none of the parts you wanted. A whole day at the junk pile, and all I turn up are a locker and some stupid conduits. Maybe next time. Boss, are you sure you got those settings right?
That came from down in engineering. Let's go.
Alright, hold on real quick. Let me just turn this just a little down. Let's put it on M, shall we? Alright, there we go. So they can be even and whatnot. Well, you can see it's one of those old school clickaroos. So I probably won't be talking too much in these playthroughs
There's no time for that.
because it's gonna be a lot of clicking and talking and figuring out shit. Like,
Boss?
Crispin, get behind me. Who are you and what do you want? Power.
I think he wants the power core, boss.
Stop right there. This ship belongs to me.
Forfeit. Enemy. Plunder.
I don't think he's too keen on private property.
Get away from the power core.
Forfeit.
Boss? Boss? Horatio? Come on, Horatio, wake up!
Ugh.
Whew, you're okay.
What happened?
Well, Big Ugly threw you out of the ship. And then he said plunder. Again. And then he left with our power core.
Basad.
Yep.
How much charge have you got?
10%. You?
I'll be fine. We just need to get the emergency generator up and running. I told you it needed to be repaired.
Or we could just go to Metropol, city of glass and light. Free energy for one and all.
Don't believe everything you hear. Metropol is trouble. But if you want to go, you've got free will and a maglev unit.
With that guilt subroutine you put in me, I wouldn't even make it halfway.
Actually, with a 10% charge, you wouldn't even get that far. So I suggest we get the generator working.
You and your projects.
Man built us to build, Crispin. Now, come on.
And those are some wise words.
Now, I'm not a fancy engineer like you, boss, but it seems like the Unique isn't gonna fly without its tail on.
It's one of the Unique's turbines.
The big engine that couldn't.
Okay.
Is that a gumball machine?
No, it's a robot's head.
Ah, I wanted a gumball.
Nothing worth salvaging.
Okay,
I must have dropped the data pouch when I was thrown out of the Unique. Assad, its memory got wiped. Easy enough to add the good old junk pile's coordinates back in, though.
neat. Alright. See, what do they do? Data? What does that do?
The data pouch is registered to me.
Alright. That's about it. I can go to the maps, right? Alright,
You know, boss, if you're ever wondering what I would do, feel free to just ask.
I'll keep that in mind.
let's see. I played a little bit
Is
of
that
it.
really the best idea you can come up with, boss?
Crispin, could you reattach that engine to the Unique?
Very funny, boss. That's crazy talk. I don't really want to try that.
Alright, what else is left? Nothing? Oh well, let's go next screen. This... I played a little bit of it, just to see how it was.
It's a segment of Gordium electrical conduit. I can't just scoop it up.
Yeah. Now let's see.
It's the Unique's tag. Without it, I'd have never known the ship's name.
Apparently, building a giant airship doesn't require proper spelling.
Apparently not.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a while to figure out all this crap. I played a little
When I
bit.
told you to find a new spark plug, did you just shove my conductive putty into the old one?
Maybe.
No wonder the generator isn't working. At least the putty is still good.
Yeah, I got putty. Alright.
It's not going to do anything until the generator's fixed.
Let's see.
The
Gap.
generator is missing a spark plug. There's supposed to be a power-bearing conduit between this socket and the ship, but I never got around to putting one together.
Now who's the procrastinator?
But it won't work because I only have one.
I'll need at least 5 pieces to be able to build a conduit long enough to run the generator to the Unique.
Yep, see.
I've tried patching this a dozen different ways without success.
I tried using the putty, but it didn't work.
As much as I'd love to fix that leak someday, we have more important things to do. Plus, it would be a waste of the putty. The putty's sticky enough already.
Okay. Let's see what's inside, I think.
There's no way I can reach that.
Ah, I know who you can use. This guy.
Could you grab that lantern?
Sure thing, boss.
You know, I always wanted to be able to fly. That's why I built you with a maglev unit.
Not so that you could store tools on hard-to-reach ledges.
Well, that too.
Ha.
There's no way I can reach that.
Can you give it to me too? Crispin, get it.
So, what exactly do we need to fix the generator?
Some conduit and a new spark plug.
Okay.
That's way too big for me to get, boss, and you know it.
Alright, I guess. Let's go
The hatch
inside.
is unresponsive.
Oh. Yeah, look what I found.
More Gordium conduit.
Alright. Let's go this way.
This is no time for sitting around. Without power from the ship, the telescope won't work.
Bad timing with those repairs, huh, boss?
Only a little sliver left before the moon wanes entirely.
Well, I'm glad we're not the only ones running out of power. Strange clouds, huh, boss?
Yeah. Can we go inside?
It's too dark to see the ladder rungs.
True, okay. I think we have to go to the junkyard.
It's just scrap. I can't see anything to do with it.
Okay.
It's 3 pieces of Gordium conduit.
3 there.
Unfortunately, one of them is completely corroded and worthless.
Damn.
Better just to leave it alone.
I thought I was gonna do something.
It's just scrap.
Okay.
I picked it clean years ago. There's a piece of Gordium conduit way back there. Crispin Horatio built, version 1. There'll be version 2 once I put some arms on him. He's my best and only friend.
Hey, boss, what about trying to open that lockbox I found earlier today? Maybe someone buried treasure in it.
Okay.
Looks like some kind of lockbox.